taking Orianna. Like, they can go for anything. It's not like it's a lane bully. You can pick whatever and be fine with it.
All right, FlyQuest, they'll lock in the Akali. So Akali versus Orianna is our mid-lane matchup here in this one. The Annie Draven lane versus that you can also expect your opponent in Spica to try to be doing the same thing. As M&S steps forward, looking for Vikla, but Spica's ready to gank. He lands the W2. He chases him through the flash there with a stun. Vikla wants to go in. Blabber's ready to cover it first. He's getting extra pressure on the other side of the map. If you don't, Spica walking mid as M&S has this wave shoved up to the
This Herald is theirs, and they need it to snowball. Because in FlyQuest's side, they're scaling pretty much everywhere. You cannot give them a chance to buy time.
Well, right now, Fudge is trying to buy time for Blabber to get in and help him out. Impact tries to go unstoppable, but Blabber swoops in, and again, it's Blabber ganking second and coming out on top. Spica tries to fight back here a little bit.
My team, guys, we cannot lose a fight anymore. Like, I am Divine Thunder Wukong. I am a raid boss at this point, and you just need to come and play around me. FlyQuest, obviously, you know, they don't want to give up anything for free.
No, they
contest.
don't. Blabber immediately tanking the damage from Sejuani, but turning it around, and they kill off Ayla first. Berserker's keeping Prince away, and Spica is going to be chopped to pieces. M&S grabs the kill. C9 gets 4. Holy moly!
On bot side.
Yeah, we're kind of seeing FlyQuest starting to crumble a little bit here under the pressure. And they're eventually...
Spica's being chased away from his own red buff as C9 is looking to steal every possible resource they can. Blabber's smite comes in true as the teleport from FlyQuest. They're calling their moment. They want to go in now. Blabber's the target. They go over the wall there with Vikla, but Blabber's right back onto him. Blabber looking for the kill, and they've already killed the enemy mid laner. He's on a rampage, and Impact is next. Unstoppable? I don't think so. Fudge takes that kill and reposts some of the CC that would have come after him as he chases after Prince.
Hey, Goldie, we're not even at 20 minutes here. C9 are just snowballing this game out of control, but you can't hate...
Steps at him, it doesn't matter. He can just go right back to auto-attacking. He doesn't even have any lifesteal. He's not worried about it. Infinity Edge and Essence Reaver gives him so much power, using the Blood Rush and the spinning axes to proc the sheen of the Essence Reaver.
Has gotten Soul, they're going to set their eyes on Baron. Because, I mean, technically, they're not going to need Baron to crack tier 3.
Way trip.
It's just so easy to zone him out, though, right? You know, if you don't have Flash, it feels so difficult to ever get in. They see him coming over, so if Fiora can just go over the wall and start to actually push him away, they have the stun on Sven, they're just going to finish the Baron and look for the fight.
Yeah, they're going right in. They throw the Whirling Death over
Sending the message.
Yeah, he's just flashing the Pega Frog over and over again after that flash.
That felt personal for sure.
Yeah. Well, C9 is about to crack the base of FlyQuest. Berserker gets caught by the Arctic Prison, but it won't matter because he has the cleanse. He's ready to immediately respond. The tier 3 turrets fall in 2 lanes almost simultaneously as FlyQuest falls back and the inhibitors are under fire. Tier 3 turret in the top lane could be their next target if they want to go for it, but they may not even need to. They got 2 minions, 2 waves of minions crashing at the exact same time. C9 pushing towards Nexus turrets now. First one's about to melt. Vikla goes in, but the Akali is about to die before he even drops the smoke. Ayla gets popped, and now Prince is about to be next. He can fall back, but the turrets don't move, and that means they're both out of the picture. Spica tries to tank up here on the front line, but Cloud9's got way too much damage. Prince wants in, but Berserker wants him out. He goes on a killing spree and takes out Vikla. Prince flashes back into the fountain, but it's all he can do. Sven and Berserker keep him zoned away, and Berserker nearly getting him, but it won't matter. It's 12-2. It's a C9 win.
In a game between 2 teams that entered tie engage, you only need to follow up.
3, and now it's Contracts having to make his way up as well. Even with that incredibly resistant plating, they're about to lose a plate here on tier 1, but it's CLG looking to strike first. Dopla's gonna be taken low. It's first blood back over to River, and who he stays alive. It'll be a 1-for-1 trade as River drops. Stixxay's still trying to fight it out. Poom's at 200 HP, but a teleport's coming in. CLG's ready to punish, but Golden Guardian sidesteps. Can they get away even further? Beautiful death sentence from Huhi to get Stixxay out of the W2 from Sejuani, but now he's got to walk away as well. Gory and Palafox both under 100 health, while Stixxay keeps getting chased. He can't get one back, and CLG's got a 2-for-1 kill lead. Golden Guardian's about to lose their support, and Palafox gets the money next.
Had Golden Guardians been able to actually stop Doka from getting any of those kills, Dokla would be completely out of the game, but now,
Oh boy, Big Dokes gets caught by some chain CC, and that boy is gonna get this before Rift Herald spawns. It's what we were talking with Roxa about in the previous game. It means you don't just have to handshake the neutrals, and you can also fight for that second
if
one.
their frontline hard commits in, then all of a sudden Jace has a free angle onto your backline, and if they don't commit, then he gets free shot blast as he was actually getting from that spot. Sion was in a spot where, only person that could really commit was onto him, but a great hook on a Contrax.
They're ready to dive. The turret's still not down, but I don't think they care too much. Contrax is low. He's going to get eliminated. But now River gets picked up in return. It's jungler for jungler. CLG defending. Licorice needs to run. He flashes over the wall to get out. The Herald didn't take down. A little bit over that now as it's about to be built a little bit further with Licorice knocking down.
He just really thought he had the angle. He does force out a lot of summoners. If he forced 6-8 to flash defensively to avoid that Blade Caller, but we're back to live. It's on the Dragon.
Right back to the base we go, and River's killed before they can do anything else about it. Golden Guardians have lost their jungler. The Drake hasn't been taken out yet. It's a double kill back over to Luger, and now Stixay drops next. CLG got exactly what they wanted.
Yeah, they got on Golden Guardians. When you're thinking about how does this game become winnable, it's going to have to be about picks. They need to control vision. Very difficult. There was 2 early kills a long time ago for River, which kind of got him the early Stork boots, but he hasn't been able to really make anything happen since then. It's actually Set 20 that's in a good spot, but oh my god! As
This
Dokla,
play brought to you by Grubhub. Make sure.
Those are those plays that can really start to get in your head, start to frustrate you. Because if you get that first kill, guess what? You get the second and the third kill because you would have had that extra longsword, which would have got it for you. And that's really frustrating in that spot. But well played, honestly, on both sides. Stixay doing a good job anticipating that E coming through from the Xayah, the pullback on the... That is the way the game goes sometimes, and that is why a lot of people love talking about itemization, because itemization can make the difference in these small encounters, absolutely. We can see now Luger already has the Navori done, so he is out to a nice little lead here. Stixay is going to have some golden pocket, but not quite done.
Licorice ready for the engage here. Decimating smash onto Palafox, but Contrax is the target. Death Sentence pulls him back underneath the turret, but they still don't have the damage to kill him. Stixay's gonna grab it now, and he's traded for River. 1 for 2 as Dokla dies. Stixay's gonna be taken out next. It'll be a 2 for 2. It's a bloodbath here in the mid lane as Gory's still off to the side. CLG's got more health overall. Licorice nearly dead, has to retreat, and the tier 1 turret falls in.
I actually really like this build from Poom. He goes for the tank mythic here. He is really, really strong going Radiant Burst.
Means those blast cones go really far. You're going all the way across the river, landing next to the Scryer plant. So Poom recognizes he needs to back away here. River wants to go back into the pick, clear out some of the vision placed down by CLG. This whole time, Dokla...
But it's just going to be difficult to get access to them. And Contract's not going towards a Warmog second, which surprised me a little bit, but looking for the ulti here. Nice repel.
He repels, and he's going to repel right back down onto the ball. Palafox was ready with a follow-up shockwave, and now River's killed off at the very start. Palafox flashes away. Dokla's ready to protect him. Golden Guardians seeing if there's anything they might be able to get back here. The Elise has reached the point of the game.
Yeah, I mean, unless Elise has an angle to get onto a backline, then you can really start to threaten something. Nice little sidestep from Luger. They're going to turn it around!
Poom's ready to go, and Stixay flashes and still dies. Luger now looking for more. Gory's got to flash away next. Licorice, Huhi, and Gory all trying to get, but the other blast cone's going to get him right back to safety. River's nowhere near for a steal, and now Dokla is going to apply more pressure to Huhi.
Feels pretty much guaranteed. Does make it really, really difficult because they kind of know he's the only real threat. Like, unless Gory can just walk up on one of these squishy carries, which he can't, no one else can really threaten them anymore, so they just have to put all pressure on Stixay.
Fate sealed, and the fate of the Drake is what we're talking about, because as Dokla draws all the pressure, CLG collects the...
If he doesn't cleanse it, they can follow up. So, getting those resources out, really nicely done. Stixay will buy a stopwatch, which is something, but it's just so hard to imagine he gets enough space to actually make something happen in a team fight, because really all CLG has to do is pressure Stixay, and there's no consistent damage.
Gory just died solo to Dokla back in the mid lane, off screen. This is a problem. All CLG has to do now is just dance back and forth with Golden Guardians, and Dokla will win the game. Golden Guardians, the pressure on them just doubled with Gory dying in that 1v1. You said it earlier, you favor Yone as the game goes forward versus Jace in that solo matchup in a side lane scenario, and that just showed off why. Dokla giving his team a 5v4 for still 30 seconds from now. Stixay's already dead. There's the trade of cooldowns. There's the the superior resources left to spend. Golden Guardians have already lost 2 more, and Luger doesn't think that's enough. Huhi and Licorice are trying to escape, but Poom's coming around from the corner to try to cut him off. Dokla's ready to go. They don't want Yone taking the turret. As soon as somebody else has turret, that's when you go in, and that's when Huhi goes down. Poom leads the charge, and a teleport onto the cannon minion to try to keep it alive, tanking up the turret. Licorice knocks it away, so they'll at least target the others, but now he's stuck running back into the fountain. Luger, unstoppable. CLG looking to end the game right now. Licorice's dead body won't even be able to rampage through him. Dokla resets his position back onto the fountain, unfortunately, but CLG still has so much time. 10 seconds on Stixay and River. CLG don't even care. They're trying to pad the stats and get another one on Gory, and there's the execution. CLG, we said they had to win it, and they won it. They'll take down Golden Guardian.
CLG kick off Super Week in a huge way here, taking down Golden Guardians.
The space that would be within your team is tough. Com's gonna be look perfect for 100 Thieves. TP comes right in.
But they do not overcommit early. They want to make sure they can back it up. Double of cleansing, but then still getting caught, has to flash away. Now Closer could be in a little bit of trouble. It's first blood back over to TSM. It's going to be traded 1-for-1, but can Closer get away? TSM has a 4v1 dog pile. Closer wants to reset, but he won't get it. The bailout ain't enough, and TSM...
There's not too much spice in the draft.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very centered around the Dragon. Now next up is going to be the Herald, of course. So what would do a little swap, because Jinx and Renasa desperately need space as well.
Yeah, and Douglas coming volley.
Oh, he lands the meteor, and Doublelift and Busio have to run, but Doublelift just gets shredded by Aurelion Soul. Maple's on the board. Here, that is vision that cannot be removed. The extra speed buff might play a role here. Tenacity's gonna step up and be the front line for 100, but it's Bjergsen who just gets caught. The falling star guarantees it, and Maple goes on a killing spree. TSM has killed the enemy mid laner, and with Bjergsen out of the picture, they feel confident to continue working towards the Drake. Solo's gonna keep on frontlining as Tenacity tries to create some space for his team to move up and move in. TSM had to spend a few ultis there getting the kill onto Bjergsen, so now what can they do? They still want to stick around, they still want to fight for the Drake, they know they got a 5v4, but they got to be careful. 100 Thieves is going to have their mid laner ready to TP back here soon. Solo's taken low, but he won't die yet. Closer goes in, and he takes down the enemy top laner when he gets away with it. 100 Thieves just stole that whole fight. They're gonna grab themselves the Drake. They're gonna grab themselves an extra kill. Yes, Closer will die for it, but when you're behind...
About that, so he can actually get access to the gold through minion waves, but also the turret plays as well. I mean, just the turret. Past 14 minutes.
Yep.
But he's
no Renata ulti. Boogie jumps over the wall. The Drake is low. Now Boogie jumps back in with a blast cone, and that should be Drake. Servers, can we see how much he has? 203 right now. In general, as long as you're above 10 per minute, you're doing really well. That's exactly where he is.
And it's just easier once you get past laning phase to just, that's it. There it is. It's going to make the next fight a little easier. So once Sejuani's ultimate's going to be back up, even better. Maple's looking for him now.
They're trying to make sure they don't let him escape with the ulti. Solo body blocked it, so Tenacity could not disengage, and now they're just going to have Maple try to stick to him here for the damage. They do a good job on Tenacity's part, at least interrupting the Breath of Light at first, but we're at the point where you can't interrupt it enough. Maple goes on a rampage, and Tenacity goes back. TSM and 100 Thieves staring each other down. Some ultis spent on both sides. Who's gonna make the first move here? Closer still has Cyclone. Bjergsen still has his ult. That is huge. Everybody on TSM, not named Solo, does not have an ulti to work with. Over the wall comes Boogie. Chime's ready to go too. Closer's getting locked up. He wants the damage on Turtle. He won't be able to find it. He doesn't get the reset. Turtle goes on a killing spree. And the Drake goes to TSM.
Regain control on the other side, because now, because TSM is in a better condition, they're just going to immediately start.
Okay! Just sent it straight down the river. He teleported in, disrespecting 100 Thieves. But the Thieves were ready to respond instantly. Remember that Chime has no ulti. He tried to use it chasing after Bjergsen.
Solo TP's into a very difficult position. You can even say it right here. He's saying, guys, chill, calm down. We don't have to rush anything.
Well, he might be in trouble yet again now. 100 Thieves in the enemy jungle looking for TSM. They take 2 of them low, but they aren't going to grab any kills just yet. They're still trying to stick around and contest the red, but it's Busio into the stopwatch trying to stay alive. Now, oh, double just headshot Chime. 100 Thieves finally might have found a good fight. Solo's going to die next. This is what the doctor ordered for 100 Thieves.
The pressure is at the highest it's been all season, and you can tell that its pressure is getting to TSM. Solo, you could even see him telling his team to calm down. That's also referring to himself because, yes, he got picked out. But Chime's last 3 engages have just been blunders. So the first one, of course, that was the Wukong clone. Second one we saw that was no one in the bush. And then that one now makes it so much easier for 100 Thieves to come back into the game.
Please tell me someone is going to try to stop Sejuani from jumping in. I'm getting anxious watching this.
50-50, but it ends up going the way of 100 Thieves. The damage over the wall from Aurelion Sol, not enough to pick up any kills, so it's Baron plus a kill.
Actually contest this dragon because, sure, they're walking up. Aurelion's really strong, but they just wasted Sejuani ult.
Oh,
in the way!
They flash Maple in front of Tenacity to guarantee they're able to keep him there, and he can't just ult out. Turtle goes on a rampage. 100 Thieves frontline has died. Closer tries to go in for the counter engage, but he's going to get locked up. The Skies descend to stop 100 Thieves' follow-up, but the fight is chaotic. They're still looking for a little more damage, and Solo drops. Bjergsen's so close to dead, but the bailout might be able to bail him out after all. The stasis for Maple will not matter. 1,000 gold for Closer. 100 Thieves.
The most important thing you think is, oh, Tenacity is down. You think they would lose. But if we look at that fight...
You calculated that. The fake death, the one that sets up the team for success. That's what we need to see more of.
That's what they want to do more, and Solo just pops. That Kastante is not tanky enough to survive. Doublelift now has crashed in a minute and a half, and 100 Thieves have total control over the Rift. This is such a change from 10 minutes health. TSM's on the defense, and they know it. They're going to need a massive Aurelion Sol ulti, a massive Recon engage if they want to be able to come out on top here. But Boogie just gets caught out. Chime goes over the wall, finds an initiation onto multiple targets. 1-for-1 trade, jungler for jungler. But where does it go from here? Tenacity and Solo.
Takes way longer to take it. If you get the mid prior, you might be able to sneak the dragon with your AD carry. And we see both teams here. They're just fighting for their lives to get the mid prior. Because if you get the push, you can do whatever you want.
Oh, Doublelift just destroys Solo. Counterattack from Aurelion Sol isn't enough to get anybody back this time. That is huge for 100 Thieves. They know that Solo is not tanky enough to just step up so disrespectfully, and they immediately punish.
Great call from 100 there. Now you're in desperate situations if you are on TSM side. Dragon is up, but 100 Thieves is trying to force another fight. TSM is a little bit split here. That's what I'm concerned about.
Turtle could be in trouble. He's taken incredibly low, but he won't die yet. Tenacity gets him with the decimating smash as he dies. A 1-for-1 that 100 will take any day of the week. They kill off Aurelion Sol, and TSM has rumbled against 100 Thieves.
Would you call that a good
page? Because now they don't even have the advantage anymore. The next engage has to be clean or it's game over.
There it is.
Despite making sure that both Maple and Wild Turtle can actually hit, because otherwise they're about to get steamrolled.
Relia's being popped there. Really a team punch, but a pick.
Look at that. Bjergsen caught out here.
These guys are, you know, playing to really showcase that they can make it to playoffs, that they can end this spring split on a high note.
Oh, the sweeper over the wall looking for Closer, but TSM just walks into a meat grinder. Doublelift is dominating, and Wild Turtle has been found out on the flank. Tenacity and Closer going up against Turtle, and they'll bring him down. That might just be it, TSM. They thought they had the angle, they thought they got the drop on him, but Doublelift said, hell no.
And all of a sudden, I think the Turtle is not...
See him. Attributed to that huge burst that we saw into TSM, just made it so hard for the front line to be able to protect their carries. And now look at this position. It seems like a free Baron.
Oh, Maple wanted to go over the wall because he thought he was just going to get to kill Tenacity. Super Mega Death Rocket misses. So Maple lives. How he repositions and when he does it with the clone has all been immaculate this game. So much of the credit, I think, deserves to go to the jungler, even though 100 Thieves are looking to make this TSM's last stand. Tenacity approaches from the side. The Scion is huge. Look at the health bar on him. They can't get through the Gargoyle Stone Plate. Meanwhile, Solo and Boogie have to try to tank up on the side of TSM. Closer might finally get popped, but the Guardian Angel means he'll come back to life. He needs to try to escape back to the safety of his team. Minion Wave's gonna let him do it there with an Nimbus Strike. Now, they're focusing on the inhibitors. Mid has already fallen. Top has now fallen next. Chime trying to disengage, barely any HP remaining. Solo ain't have much left either, as Maple and Solo try to disengage. The re-engage from Chime won't hit anybody, and 100 Thieves is steamrolling towards the enemy Nexus. Now they back up, they don't want to give away anything for free. Doublelift gets executed on the singularity, he can't come back to life. Tenacity wants to use his dead body to try to pick up something else, but 100 Thieves can't end just yet.
And Wild Turtle that was able to get the kill on towards Doublelift, so it extends the game a little longer.
And hold on now, Boogie in trouble. He's gonna be bursted very low. They take him down. Doublelift gets excited, and TSM's gotta be careful. They've still got the damage from Aurelion. Tenacity backs away. Solo's still here on the front line. Maple's gotta do all the work. He goes on a rampage. Now they gotta wait for the passive to go away from Tenacity. Double kill back over to Maple. Wants to find some more. Can't get it. Maple under pressure. 100 Thieves get it done. They take out 4. They only lose 2, and they're gonna walk it into the base and an exposed Nexus.
There they are. They were going for Doublelift so much in 100 Thieves, just trying to protect him, and he stays alive.
Huge win for 100 Thieves over TSM.
With that Kindred ult, so we'll see. Just give over that early first dragon and just shove out that mid wave. So a nice little move here from Immortal.
Get pushed back.
Yeah, I was worried for him. I was like, you're getting surrounded, but gets that dredge line, lands onto FBI, has flash available if he needs it, so exhaust.
Oh!
Blood! Tactical with a flash arrow.
Yeah, charging up the Q flash in, lets it go and gets the kill there. Really nicely done. Talked about how important it is for this lane.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
now
another one! Tactical surely gets this. Flashy is feeling it today. Do they give it to Tactical if he's got the Q off cooldown? Otherwise, Fleshy should have Dredge Line to take this one. Guarantee it. Walks back. Fade away! Fleshy gets the kill. Oh! Look for the execute. FBI will get that one, but still a 2-for-1.
Yeah, that's still really good. Honestly, that last kill, though, not worth. You're giving a kill over to the Lucian. You know, wanted to try to stay in tower range.
Oh,
They knew the
Jojo
roll was
walked down.
coming.
Yeah, Tactical doesn't have flash, doesn't have heal. Jojo's got the Timber smacking him. Do they give it to FBI, though? Now Jojo with the thumbs up says games in a row that Evil Geniuses just are not interested in contesting, just given to Immortals.
Yeah, it's honestly towards that. But, I mean, if they can get this crashed and no one shows, they can definitely look at this
FBI's
dive.
nearby, too. Has the Glen available. Tibbers used, stun, and a chain CC. Vulcan gets the kill credit. Successful dive for EG.
Yeah, really. Kemby as well, you know, has that mythic completed and is going pretty aggressive with the Kraken. Looks like he's maybe going towards, you know, Kraken Black Cleaver or something along those lines.
Fleshy over the wall. They have the rogue entrance as well. Chain CC onto Inspire. That's jungler down for EG. Jojo still has the Tibbers. Trying to stack up. Could look for something big here on a Kenby, but we still have the Kindred ultimate, so Immortals with a crucial jungler pick right. Let's see if they got it.
But it's still a big kill, and it's also Jojo PM with no flash. And Annie without that flash is so much less of a threat to the backline. You know, Annie needs to try to get back there. Also, no Tibbers, because it was actually used, I think, on bot side. So Kemby's just going in.
Forward. Balulu just flashes in, sees an Annie, gets the double taunt plus the Justice Punch. Back on the Vulcan, but Someday and Inspired are fighting on the flank right now. The fight is a little split, so Immortals, they commit to the tanks. They commit to Someday. Pulled over, all out from revenge, and that's top laner down for EG.
Yeah, another kill there for Immortals. They are running the show here, and that is another mark.
And the fact that you're losing those fights at that moment is really rough for EG's chances. They're gonna have to start looking for some more desperate plays.
Yep, able to just back it up, forces the Tibbers out, you know, in a situation where it's just basically used defensively, and at the same time, they're taking the tower.
Push, waiting for somebody to come his way. This time, EG have to walk into them. EG will get this turret. That's gold in their pocket, but it's not. But he still does not have the Tibbers. Balulu over the wall. Immortals are not committing to the dragon. They haven't decided if they want to just go for it and then keep Inspired out, guarantee it. They're still a little worried. FBI might be the hero here for Evil Geniuses. Lucian with 2 items still can do a lot of damage in situations like this. As Evil Geniuses are walking up, Revenge trying to buffer the CC. Fleshy goes in. Balulu with the 4! Jam taunt! Blows up Evil Geniuses! And Immortals get a double kill for Tactical, winning this fight easily. And they're gonna get the dragon right afterward. Even Inspired's not getting out of that one. playing around with the Dragon Wall, like it can be. Flames just bites down. If Inspired can take down a kill, maybe that's some for him, but he's taking out. Immortals win the fight.
Immortals win the fight, and they could even potentially go straight towards Baron. We'll see if they want to go for it. The respawns are not that long, but Vulcan's still out on the map. Fleshy is hunting. Bolulu is hunting.
Vulcan's gonna get caught too. Fleshy. Oh, Dredgeline just missing. But he's walking around. All you need is an auto, but they get a flash.
And almost certainly that is going to be the game here for Immortals, crushing EG to start off.
Geniuses.
Yeah, pops the stone plate. He is chilling. That is a 3-item Cassante, who has looked really strong in this game. And after I was talking about not really liking this matchup, they're going to try to find Kemby now.
Double onslaught and teleport coming in from Immortals. They want this fight. They say, you started it, but we will finish it. Cashing FBI away from the rest of the team. They'll even get Someday. And this is surely just the end of the game. They have Baron buff. They have all members up, 5v3. They can walk this wave in.
Yeah, they're just going to march it in. It looks like they want to go for some kills instead. Revenge chasing Vulcan across the base here.
Inspired will play goalie as he tries to save his support. JoJo's here. Revenge. This might have been ambitious, but the team is backing him up. Inspired, separated from everyone else in the dredge line, even onto JoJo. Lands a stun onto Fleshy. All right, Inspired's down. Can Immortals still end the game? 10 seconds for FBI. They're onto the Nexus turrets. They don't have a wave. They're just going for the kills. Vulcan's down. JoJo Pyun running to the safety of his inhibitor turret, but he ain't even safe there, buddy. Immortals playing upset here and making the playoff race very interesting. Where were you when Immortals upset Evil Geniuses? They're looking for the ace. Someday gets back to the fountain. Immortals might not even care about it. They can focus the Nexus, but they want that kill. Give it to them someday. It doesn't matter. Give them the win.
14-3, not even 28 minutes into the game. That is very difficult to deal with the agents. I was assuming it was Core just actually getting up on top of him, out of vision perhaps, and forcing it, but that is...
Oh, now he doesn't have it for this play. So the Ignite's down. Jan's got the damage. First blood to Team Liquid. Dragon picked up for Team Liquid. A solid start for the team, winning bot lane, getting that early Dragon stacked. Corruption thrown. Dignitas absorbed the play, but it costs them a lot.
Yeah, I mean, they were trying to bait that, but honestly, it was way worse than that.
Oh, Yoshik still wants it, says, Tomo, you walk back up, I'll punish you for that every day.
Oh, that is rough for Dig. Santorin's
still
trying to go
going.
in. There's no shot you get anything done here. Ghostblade is completed for Tomo, but the Gale Force being done already on the other side is really scary stuff.
But actually he's invading on the blue buff right now. Dignitas will walk up. Cora JJ should see that Santorin's down here, and Pioshik's waiting for him. Goes right in onto Jensen. Flash is available, but the double Cyclone. Oh, interrupted, but Santorin picked up as well. Double kill to Harry.
Nicely done.
Says, I'm going to go past Santorin onto the real target.
Yeah, exactly. And then watch where he clones. He clones to over here because this is the only way that Jen just gets caught on a Bjergsen flick without a flash, without any sort of setup there. You know, these little mispositioning moments generally mean you automatically lose the team fight. But it also means that when you are playing it out well, you're going to get more credit as well. You're going to be able to be in that position. All these paths, 4 different angles of flank, different angles from engage. Because if Varus or Jensen here get jumped on, they're going to lose the fight pretty much.
Speaking of, Jensen does not realize he's in trouble. Harry with the combo! And a solo kill on a Jensen.
Nicely done, just knocking him down easily, and now threatening the dive.
He gets onto Tomo, Chain of Corruption. Do you take it? Sure can backflip. Nah, not feeling it today, but Core JJ is. Flashing Gauge starts the fight, and Team Liquid commit underneath the turrets. Pioshik pretty deep in there, and Santorin will punish him. Look good to start. We'll trade at least Ignar for the jungler.
Yeah, Pioshik went deep, and then Santorin kicked him even deeper there. They at least get one back, but it's a couple kills, and it's a couple turrets, both going the way here of TL, so the gold lead will just extend. We're over 3,500. Keeps Tomo safe as well. TL, though, marching around the map, just knocking down tower after tower after tower. And there is, well, he did have his Dignitas era as an ADC as well.
Oh, I wonder how many assists that's
what I'm actually curious. It's probably massively
above or below 5%, as maybe Summit could get caught here. Flashes are going to open the wall, and All Out says, you're not going anywhere. Santorin gets the kill credit.
That was a silly death from Summit.
Or the flash, but it's still another body on the board, and Dignitas do not have a lot of health bars to work with here. Armut in particular has the all out. Santorin's in, looking for the 50-50, but has to jump right on out. So that's Dragon Soul to Team Liquid.
Going down, it shouldn't be dead before he gets there, but it's gonna be close.
It's gonna be very close. Santorin has the opportunity. You didn't get the dragon. Can you get the Baron? They got the control ward over. He's into the pit. He's stunned. Doesn't steal it. Baron secured by Team Liquid and Pioshik, but the all out from Armut will grab the jungler. It is 2 kills for the Baron.
Everything you can, building towards summer. And hopefully, you know, getting a 3-0 this weekend would put them in a really good...
As Dignitas are trying to hold on to every turret they can, but with Elder spawning in 45 seconds, that's going to be a clear win condition.
2.5 items are relatively tanky, but the carries are on 3 over on the other side. So Dig is just going to have to try to barrel in here. You've got to flip the game on Elder. Got to see if you can make something happen, but the flank is being set up by Pioshik, and Harry is coming over too.
JJ's all the way up here, teleport in, and Jensen did not expect that angle. Tumbo engaged on. Now they're looking at the front line, but they already took down Ignore. Pioshik's out of the back line. Team Liquid, Harry is doing it. Double kill to the Akali, and this should be the game-ending fight. They're teleporting into the base. Summit wants to end it now. Team Liquid will chase down Armut and Jensen to prevent them from backing and stopping this push. There's not a lot of hope left for Dignitas, and Team Liquid want to keep themselves in the playoff conversation. Armut focused down. Jensen often the carry for the team. Weaver's Wall to safety. Maybe turns out to core JJ. All right. Trades one back. It's another. Armut trades another as Pioshik comes out of the stasis in onto Jensen. The Nexus is falling though. Even if Jensen gets this, which he doesn't, Team Liquid making the playoff race interesting. Double kill to Pioshik as they will take down Dignitas.
I don't know if they can.
Oh, wait a minute.
Is low.
Jan has to do the Feather Storm flashes. Jan got it. Team Liquid win.
Oh man, got dicey for a second there. TL were chasing for kills for so long. All the minion wave died.